your ad is. And the higher the relevancy, and Facebook uses a score based system that goes up to 10, the cheaper your ad is. So instead of like on Google AdWords or on Amazon where you're paying, it's an auction, and Facebook does have an auction as well, but you're paying kind of a set amount or close to a set amount each time. Your price actually goes down. I'm getting clicks for half a cent. I'm getting customers for 5 cents, 10 cents off of Facebook in some cases. So we're going to show you how to do this, how to really dial in to make sure it's relevant. And there's some tricks and tips that most people don't share or teach on that. So we're also going to be showing you how to use your customer data from Amazon. You're sitting on a wealth of data. The data Amazon gives you, they've taken a little bit of it away in the past year. It used to be even better, but there's still a lot you can do with it. And it's amazing what you can do to really grow your business. If you're not in this to just get rich or to make a lot of money in 3 months and you don't care what you're selling to get out, if you're building a brand and building a business that you can sustain and sell for real money, that customer data is gold. And we're going to show you how to use it. And how to use it to launch products quickly and even revive stagnant sales on Amazon. I had a product we talked about on the podcast. If you didn't hear it, it's one, I don't know the number, but the podcast Manny and I did a week or so ago. We talked about it a little bit. We're going to show you how to improve your conversions using the Facebook data. Conversions on Amazon. This is not conversions between Facebook to Amazon. This is on Amazon, but using Facebook data. They'll tell you a lot of stuff about your customers that you can then use to make your listing better. And we're going to show you the best way to track conversions from Facebook to Amazon. Some people use an affiliate link, and that may be a good way for some people, but it is a gray area, and it could be considered against TOS because you're using your own products. They don't really like that. And I think they're going to start cracking down on that more. So we're going to teach you how to do that. That's a better way. And we're also going to show you how to find customers for less than $1 a customer to buy at full price on Amazon. This is not always doing discount deals and launches and stuff and using Facebook like a lot of people teach. And it can be good for that. And we'll show you some of that too in case you're interested. But how would you like, if you say you're selling a $20 product and you can get a customer for $1, that's like a 5% ACoS on Amazon. Would you like to do that? I mean, that's what I'm going to show you how you can do that. So that's some of the stuff we're going to be teaching in the online mastermind. So if you haven't,
if you haven't joined, you said it there. If you haven't joined yet, please do so, guys. Click that link right now. That's where we're at right now, guys. I think we're going to open this up to Q&A now. How much time do we have? How much do we have? I'm not even sure. My things. Can you hear me?
Right. Yeah, we've got probably about 15, 20 minutes or so. Maybe for Q&A. We might go a little over, but there's a few questions here. I mean, somebody asked, like if they sign up, if they don't like the first month, can they get a refund of the first months? Yes, you can. That guarantee applies. So it's a money back guarantee. Like I said, there's no long-term commitments. I've seen a few other questions. There's a lot of questions coming in, guys. So I'm sorry if I don't get to yours. I like to say, some people say they have multiple business partners. What about them? I recommend you go sign up, and I recommend at least one of you go sign up, and that's all I can say. I can't share anything else, but I recommend at least one of you go sign up. What else here? I'm scrolling through. I see people that have signed up. I appreciate that. I'm trying to. Let's see here. Can you see the questions at all, Manny?
I'm pulling them up right now, guys. The thing is that they were coming in so fast that they were scrolling.
There's like 600 of them or something here. So it's let's see. If you guys,
somebody says select the monthly option. Okay, that's something else. Yeah, so they're actually talking about the mind-blowing thing that I mentioned. These are people that have already purchased, and they're seeing that, so they're actually commenting on that. I don't want to mention what it is, so thank you guys for saying it was incredible. That's awesome. I love hearing that. Like I said, it's a big surprise. I think you guys are gonna like it. Some of the questions you guys are asking are going to be revealed in there. So for $3.97, guys, like I said, $13 a day. I mean, it's nothing for your Amazon business to grow. All you need is one tactic per month that makes you, 10 sales extra per day, and you've 10x the investment for this mastermind. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So, and this is going to be incredible value. If you've been listening to the podcast, you know that we always deliver, and this is taking it to the next level.
I'm seeing a few questions on the Gen video from Yitz and a few other people here. The Gen video, they upload it for you. You don't have to upload it. So the video that's created by your influencer, it gets automatically uploaded. And yes, there is it's all Gen Video has an agreement with Amazon to upload those, so it's all legit. We're not teaching you. We don't teach, or we're not black hatters. I mean, or gray hatter. You know, that's not what we do. We find ways to sell and do it within the terms of service. So everything we're doing and what we're showing here is all okay. So a few of you have asked that question. There will be the slides. Some people are asking about the slides. They will be emailed out here shortly, maybe later this afternoon or by tomorrow. They will be emailed to everybody that was on the webinar today. So there's not a link to download them, but you'll actually get them an email that'll have a link that you're here today. So you will get all the slides, so you can go back and review and take notes and whatever.
Yeah, somebody's asking, Jillian asked, when is the live conference event? That's going to be in May, guys. We're going to announce the exact dates to everybody that joins. We'll email those out to you. Somebody says we got a bunch of these. We have to check it out. People are saying that the server might be overloaded. Like they're getting some problem. They're seeing some problems there. So we had a lot of people on this thing. We still have more people right now, which is funny, than we've had at any of our webinars before that are still on the webinar right now. Usually when you're done with a webinar, you have just a ton of people drop off. A lot of people are here, so it's crazy. So if you're seeing,
like 10% of the people have left. So yeah, we're going to be answering some questions. We just got to scroll through them here, and we want to make sure everybody that can sign up can sign up.
Look at the ones that he as a tag. He's tagging them now. So thank you, Guillermo. It's making it easier. Yeah, because there's literally like about 900 questions here.
How do I see what he tagged?
There are the little check marks. You see the little check marks next to him over here. So Raj says he just joined. So thank you, Raj. That's awesome. Cynthia says, how much should I be selling for this? Apply to me. You know what? We are hoping that you've got at least $10,000 in sales per month. But if you're a fast learner, you're awesome. You know what? It's up to you. It just takes one strategy to really blow things up. You don't want to miss out before the end of the webinar. That's Gaston. Yeah, okay, definitely check it out. I don't know if that was a question. Somebody ordered. They said it timed out. Yeah, we got a bunch of that. I guess a lot of you guys are in there right now. If you guys purchase and you're still on here, let us know. Post on here, say you're in. That would be awesome. So let's look up further here. All right. Seneca says she's in. So that's cool. Is there a special offer for Helium 10 members? I mean, this is an offer, guys, for everybody. I know the majority of you guys in here are either from Helium 10, our mastermind, or AMPM podcast group. We didn't use any outside partners or anything to drive traffic. This is all from our own group.
Someone asked how much is the conference. The conference, if you want to wait till March and buy a ticket when they go on sale, it's $10,000 if there's any left. Remember, it's the first 75. The online members get first dibs in the order you sign up, and they also get a heavy discount on that because we match.
I want to make sure that people understood that. I try to make it very clear, but remember, the conference ticket, the way we've set this up is pretty awesome, because every payment, when you join this, every payment you guys make, guys, we're actually taking that payment and we're applying it to your ticket. It's like you're paying towards that ticket, and that ticket price goes down. So by the time the conference tickets come on sale, you'll be able to log into your mastermind account, and you'll be able to see what the discount you're going to be getting is, because all of those payments you've made will be applied to it. And then we're actually matching that ourselves. So if you paid, let's say, $2,000 into your thing, we're going to match $2,000. So that would be $4,000 up. That's an example. So I just want to make that very clear. It's just going to be awesome. That's assuming, though, that we have tickets available, because we're only doing 75 tickets.
I see Seneca's in, Taz is in, it looks like Wes is in. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name. Casina or something. Welcome, guys. I appreciate that. Thanks for signing up. We're looking forward to meeting you guys and helping grow together.
Yep, Blas is in, so that's pretty cool. We got
Pavel's in. Looks, he says he's in. Cool. Now, you guys, if you're working with multiple partners, I would recommend at least one of you go sign up. So if you got a couple partners, at least one of you go sign up. I would definitely recommend that.
Belinda says, what is the cost? It's $397 per month. So Jafar, I think we said he's in. I'm just kind of jumping through here. Pavel says they're in. I'm going to go down this list here. so that we're jumping over each other. Let's see. Okay, Wes, did you say Wes? Wes is in. Okay. Somebody couldn't buy because of an issue here. Missed the price. Okay, I just mentioned that. How many SKUs do you have for 1.5 million? You know, it's all going to depend. The stuff that we're doing, this is Cornell's asking. Yeah, we're all private label. I think Kevin mentioned he's got 5 brands. I've got a handful of brands. So
I have 5 brands, and right now active and selling, I have 11 SKUs, and I'm expanding that out to hopefully by the end of the year, about 2025. I really don't want to ever get over 30 because I want to be. I do all this by myself. I have no VAs. I have nobody else. This is solely me. I'm a one-man show, and I want to keep it that way. That's just my goals, my personal goals. So that's why I drop products and replace them. So I'm kind of figuring everything. I spent the first year learning and spending money, and now I'm ready to start earning. I know what works, and I'm willing to share with you guys so that you can grow with us, because I think the better we all do, the more happy everybody can be.
Yeah. Somebody said there's voice interference on the video that they're watching during the checkout process due to our webinar. So that's something we didn't even consider. That's interesting. We got Jason asks, Jason F says, 1688.com, do you purchase from these suppliers or just use this to get a better deal? We do both. So 1688 validates your price. You're going to almost instantly, within an hour, find that you're overpaying most likely. But I've been using sourcing agents now to use 1688. They're specifically experts when it comes to that, because again, it's all in Chinese. So it's easier for them to just go in and find the stuff I want. And the prices are insane. Now in the Illuminati Mastermind, we're going to, in fact, the very first webinar that we do for the paid members, we're going to be talking about a really cool ninja tactic that I use. And I talked to Kevin about this, and it just blows my way. This allows you to do your searches and do everything way, way easier with 1688. We didn't want to get into the details of it here on this webinar, but it's going to be crazy, and it really opens up a lot of opportunity. So we'll be talking about that.
Someone here asked how many coaching calls a month on the monthly online. It's one presentation. There'll be probably 2 to 3 hours or so, where we're teaching you what we're learning as we learn it. And as things change, we'll keep you up to date on stuff. And then a couple weeks after that will be a Q&A. So that was a question by Max.
Yeah, let me mention, guys, real quick, if you're having issues, it looks like the server's getting pretty pounded pretty hard here. If you're having an issue, write down this email, okay? Actually, if somebody can type it into the, if you can type it, Kevin, into the chat or whatever. It's support@illuminatimastermind.com, okay? So you're having issues with the site for whatever reason, or the video with that, with the mind-blowing opportunity, whatever, you need to see that again or something happens, support@illuminatimastermind.com, and we'll take care of it for you guys, okay? So let's how much is it? Okay, people keep asking. I think people came in pretty late. It's $397, guys. That's what it is, and that's per month. That's waiving. So here's the deal, guys. When this webinar ends, you will have to pay the $997 initiation fee. That's to get in. Think of it as like a club, just a membership fee to get in and to
country club.
Hang out. Yeah, country. Talk to all the to the opportunity to rub elbows with everybody, and to have access to me and Kevin. It's just going to be really cool. So that's going to be $997 to get in. But right now, during the webinar, until we close it, that is waived, and we're also matching. That goes away, guys. At the end of the webinar, we no longer match your prices. Okay, we're not going to be applying it towards your tickets or anything like that. So that's why I'm saying if you order now, it's pretty big. Speaking of which, I think we need to. We're getting close to closing south. Should I put up the timer?
Yeah, you might
so.
go ahead and do that.
Let's do 10 more minutes here.
Let me answer some more questions here in the next 10 minutes. I'm scrolling through here, the ones that were flagged. There's so many questions.
Let's start it up here, guys.
I'm sorry, guys. We're trying to go through, and there's literally 1,000 questions in here.
Yeah. So hang on, guys. You can see a timer on the screen. This is when we're going to end the webinar. Okay. When this hits 0, all the matching, the pricing, everything changes back to normal. You can get that at the website, but it's going to be, like I said, you're going to be paying $1,000 to get in, plus $397 per month. Plus, you're not going to get any of the matching, and you're not going to get first dibs at the conference tickets. So we got 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Kevin, can I read? I wrote something up that I thought, I think it's important for people to know, about what we're doing here, right? Is that cool?
Okay.
So I think if you haven't already ordered, I think it's probably because you're worried that you're making a bad decision. And you know what? Maybe you think you are, but what if you're not, right? Let's get real for a minute. Okay, let's just say that you joined this mastermind and you really don't like it. Okay, for whatever reason, let's just say, it's not for you. That's probably the worst case scenario, right? Let's just say it's the worst thing you've ever had for whatever reason. It's not meshing with you. It's absolutely awful for you, right? Can it get any worse than that realistically? Probably not, right? We can agree that's the worst case scenario. So let me ask you guys this. If this happens, here's how to fix it. All you have to do is email us and you're going to get a refund right away. We've already talked about that. So it's like it never happened. There's no risk here. But this is the important part, guys, okay? What if this actually works? Okay, you're still here. You've watched this entire presentation and you know that you have a pretty strong gut feeling, I think, at this point, that this is exactly what you've been looking for, right? So what if your gut feeling is right? Think about that. 3 months from now, you could be standing on stage at an exotic location, the one we just talked about, right, at the in Mexico there, and you could be standing right next to me and to Kevin, sharing your success story with a crowd of 74 other Amazon sellers. So after all, the worst that can happen, like we just mentioned, is that you hit that delete button on the whole thing and you get your money back. Okay, but the best case scenario is really life-changing, in my opinion. It really is. Like I said, I wish that I had this opportunity when I got into this business earlier. Okay, imagine the pride that you're going to feel when you know that your business is thriving and your family's taken care of. Imagine how good you're going to feel when other sellers are coming up to you for advice and guidance. So I'm just going to end it with, life is a result of the decisions that we make on a day-to-day basis. So what will it be, guys? What will it be? Let's get started today. So that said, we have 7 minutes. There's no risk on this, guys. Let's jump in. You've got some more questions here?
Yeah, I see some guys are saying they sell in Europe. Does this apply to them? We concentrated on the U.S. market right now. I do sell in Canada, and I'm expanding to Europe this year. So a lot of these tactics and things will work in Europe. And what we're teaching you, I don't know, like if Gen Video, has a deal with Amazon UK. So we're focused on the US, but as I expand into Europe, I will be learning all this stuff and seeing what works and what doesn't work. So if you're not in Europe, or if you're not that way, I think that's one of the fastest ways you can raise your business is expanding and leveraging. I think going to the other Amazon markets, I sell on Walmart.com, I sell on eBay. I'm waiting for Jet to turn me live. I got everything over there. So I sell here in the US and I have my own e-commerce site and some other stuff. And I make extra money there, but I believe Europe, Japan, and especially India, once they open it up. India right now, you can't sell unless you're an Indian-based company. You can't just go in there as an outsider. But at some point, if they open it up, if they don't, I'll find a way too, because the Indian market is huge. Their middle class is equal to the United States. I've been to India a few times, and there's money. There's a lot of money over in India. And I think that's a huge opportunity. So as we explore all those, we're going to be teaching all that in the Illuminati. We're going to be, love to have you join us. Let's see, what else? They want to recap on what you're getting for $397 a month and how much was the conference ticket. Can you do that, Manny? There's Mac is asking that.
Yeah, before we get into that, I saw that Ted, you're saying your debit card isn't working. I saw a couple people say debit cards weren't working. Maybe you can look into that. But if you're having an issue, just so you don't miss out on this deal, guys, just email support@illuminatimastermind.com so that we know.
Yeah, if your credit card was declined, or if you're having an issue, or if you need 30 minutes to go run and change some money, or call your credit card company to fix it, just send an email before you get 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Just send an email to support at illuminatimastermind.com. It's in the chat box there. And that way we have you on the list that you did take action before the webinar ended, and you'll get everything. Now, if you wait and just go and come back tomorrow or even later today and go to the site, you will have to pay. You won't get the matching, and you'll have to pay the initiation charge. And so make sure at least if you're having issues, credit card declined, you need a day to pay because your credit card declined or something, you got to call the bank and deal with them for an hour on the phone. Email us so we have you on the list, and then we'll honor it.
Yeah, Gary's asking how do we get the slides for the presentation. Those are going to be emailed out to all the attendees that actually showed up.
Dan asked if you can pay with his PayPal account. You can't just email support, and they can actually send you a PayPal invoice, or maybe even a link straight to PayPal. Dan, if you want to use your PayPal.
Yeah, somebody's asking, do you guys already have monthly coaching calls, Q&A calls scheduled? We'd like to see if it will work with my schedule before signing up. Remember, there's going to be, we're going to make the videos of the webinar, the training available to you. So if you can't attend live, you will not lose out. You'll have all that. So you won't have to worry about that. So all that will be there for you guys.
And live Q&As, guys, there's a lot of questions here. I mean, if you're inside the Illuminati, when we do the live Q&As each month, you know, it's going to be a small group. You know, it's not going to be, we have a lot of 1,000 people on this webinar, so it's really hard to answer everybody's questions. But when you're in that, it's going to be a lot easier to deal with you and answer more specific questions one-on-one. And we may not have all the answers. I mean, we're learning too. We do know a lot, but we may not have every answer. And we expect to learn something from you guys. Some of you guys are going to know something that we don't know. And so it's gonna be a great thing to help each other, and we all grow.
Yeah, that's awesome. So guys, we have just over 3 minutes before this all goes away. Like I said, there's no risk here, guys. If you don't like it, you can always get out, okay? So if you're even considering it, go over there, right? Don't lose it at the end of this 3 minutes. Just do it. I want to see you guys. I want to talk to you guys, and then hopefully we'll get you to the event. And like I said, I want to share a beer with hopefully the majority of you guys in here. It's just going to be really cool. Can we get a tape of the hotel program? Now, everything that we're going to be talking about when we do the live event is no video. It's going to be under NDA. You're not going to.
Yeah, there's not going to be any of the at the events. Yeah. It's all under NDA, so there's not going to be videos of it afterwards or anything, or some live streaming like some of the other guys do. It's a private, intimate event, and like Manny said, we're keeping it small because we found that when we go to events that one of the best things is meeting other people. It's the information can be good at times. Sometimes it's not. We're trying to fix that. We're not bringing the same old speakers and the same old people that make the rounds to a lot of these. It's going to be some interesting and new information. And the best part is meeting these other people. We've learned more by going to events. We're going to a few in the next few months as well ourselves. There are other people are putting on, and we learn more at those sitting at the bar and networking than we do sitting in a class. So we're aiming at that because you could pick up a lot of good stuff from other sellers, whether they're doing $1 million a month or $50,000 a month. Everybody's got something that they can share with each other to grow their business.
Cool. Renu just got in. I see a bunch more people getting in. This is cool. We're just over a minute, guys. So please do it. Jump on in there. There was a question. If purchased Illuminati conference special today, does that have a refund cancellation period? Yeah, like we said, yes. If you don't want to be in, we're not gonna keep your money, guys. So there's no risk here. Definitely jump on. Somebody was saying that. I guess people are.
That applies. I think what he's asking is maybe he's going to decide to buy a ticket if the tickets are available, and if he can't go because we don't have the exact date. We're finalizing everything. It will be in May in the Riviera Maya, which is an easy flight for most people to get to, especially if you're in the States, and usually pretty cheap. And we're covering everything else. But if for some reason that date doesn't work for you, and you've bought a ticket when they go on sale on March 7th, then there will be a refund up to a certain point. It won't be the day before because we do have some fixed costs we have to pay, but just like any other travel thing, it'll get prorated back to you depending on how far in advance you cancel, because we have to pay for the rooms and would have to allow somebody else to come in your place and a little bit of a fee or something. All those details will be on the 7th.
Maria says she's tried to pay several times and her cards are being declined. So we noticed this. Maria, if you have an issue, if anybody's having an issue with their credit card, just so that we know that you've gone through their email support@illuminatimastermind.com. Can you type that into the chat again so it's fresh there, Kevin?
Yeah.
And we'll get that going. Somebody asks, is the refund tool part of Helium 10? Yes, that's Refund Genie. So once you guys sign up there, you can check out how much you're owed. And the alarm has gone off. All right. Let's turn this.
Type in this. Because there's problems, you want to give them like 5 more minutes, Manny, or something, because we're having these issues.
Yeah. All right.
I guess some people, we're going to give them a chance, maybe like 5 even do another 5-minute timer, then we got to go. I got to go make some money. My supplier sent me emails, and I got a shipment that just came in. UPS just sent me a package saying we need your EIN number to deliver it. So, you guys remember support at Illuminati mastermind.com. And I think Guy posted the link again in case it's shifted off the page, but I'll post it again too. But so if you're having any kind of problems right now of anything, just be sure you at least email us so we have you on the list so we can honor everything. Take the $997 off. We'll match take your $397 off and match it for the conference.
Yep.
And all that stuff, guys. So it's going to be amazing. We're really excited about this. We've been working on this for a while, and a lot of long hours and a lot of hard work on top of everything else we do. So there's been very little sleep because we're managing our businesses and getting this thing ready. But we're super dope, guys. We're super excited to meet all you guys.
That'd be cool. Yeah, so Ted Sharon says, we are Illuminati. Perfect. So he finally got in. I know he was one of the guys that was having, I guess, a card issue initially. So it looks like people are starting to get through. I think it was just overloaded, guys. What is the next, somebody tried? Yeah, so it looks like people are having some issues.
So I see somebody, Nancy here, says she's doing $25K a month, so she's a little hesitant. Maybe next year, she says. I would even if you can't come to the event, try the monthly membership. Try it for a couple months, and if it's not doing anything for you, because even if you're doing $25K now, I can understand you don't have a lot of extra money, but you might consider it. And if it's not helping you, cancel, and you'll get your last month's refunded. Or you may find that there's some stuff in there that takes you from $25K to $100K or $50K, and then you can easily afford the event. I would recommend you at least give it a shot and see if it's something. No risk.
Jacob says he does $8,000 per month, and he joined. He believes he can double that. That's the attitude we love. That's cool. And some people didn't see the bonus. So if you didn't see if you just signed up for the Illuminati Mastermind and you made your payment of $397 and you didn't see what we were offering right after that, because there was a video and maybe the audio was interfering with the webinar if you had it going. If you didn't see that, because there's probably like 10 posts in here that I've seen like that. Email us at support@illuminatimastermind.com, because you're missing out on an amazing opportunity. That was the thing that I was excited about. That was crazy. So definitely do that. And I noticed somebody else asked, what the refund rate is or what the refund is. Again, if you don't like it, try it for the first month. See if you like it. If you don't, we'll refund your money. It's very simple. Yeah, somebody says very difficult listening to the webinar and having audio listened to at the same time. That special opportunity that I mentioned was a video of me presenting it to you guys there. It's 4 minutes long, so it probably messed things up. Something I had never even thought of, so it's pretty interesting. So there you go. People love this. Taz says best launch platform ever. Michael says he's at 2K. He's hoping he can 5K this with the mastermind. So we've got some people that are being pretty aggressive on the smaller side. I saw we had a 1.5 million level guy says he's in.
I see a $6 million one here too. That's
6 million. Yep.
They just signed up. They're doing $6 million. We need to talk to him, Manny. We need to talk to these guys. I mean, what we learn and what they might be willing to share, everybody else is going to be like, man, this is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I like to see. There's several there. Man, there's still attendance is still really high. I can't believe it. I just looked. It's like
we still have like
how many of you guys that are still in here are in and post what your sales numbers are for the last year. I'm curious. I want to see them. I'm very, very curious. So. And by the way, guys, the webinar is still going right now, so we haven't pulled the offer. So if you still want to join, we were supposed to end it when it got to 0, but we're answering some questions. So if you haven't done it, go in there right now. Okay, it's still good. So let me go through these real quick. Taz says he's in. Jacob's doing $100,000 a year. He's in. Robert's in for $400,000. Pavel's, he does 3.8 million. He's in. Matt Thompson, 450K in. Matt is in with 800K a year. Mike, 300K. He's in. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. He says 31K. Kishore's 500,000 for Kishore. He's in. Wilson. He's in. No wait. Sorry, not Wilson. That was Blaz. 100K. Let me see. Travis, he says he spoke with me at the Feedvisor event. I hope he's in, and he didn't say whether he's in. Seneca, the 60 million. Okay, so he's in 100,000 UK. That's Nuno. He's in. We got a lot of people that are coming in here, guys. Last month, 25K's in. Let's see. Phil, 156,000 is in. I am in. Max sales 13K. The tips tonight were great. Can't wait. What's to come? That's Jason. He's in. Beth, 500K. Guys, click that link. It's still active. Go in there and order. Let's see. Are you guys asking profit or sales revenue a year? I was just gross numbers. I'm just curious where you guys are with sales. Evan is in 550K. So you can see what I'm talking about, guys. It's this.
Thomas, 1.4 million in Europe. We need to talk to him. We need to hook up with Thomas.
We will. We're gonna hopefully.
Yeah, I know. He didn't say if he's in though. He just says his numbers. I hope he's in because I think that's a good one. Good guy we need to meet.
Yeah. So this is cool, guys. I'm in with my associates. That's Thomas. So he just said that's cool. So anyways, guys, the list is going. It's actually moving faster than what we're reading it at. I think we're ready to close this thing down. So if you're on the fence, I'm just going to say this one time, guys, and then we'll end this. There's a money back guarantee. No questions, no worries. Join. It's $397. If you join now, you're going to skip the $1,000 entry fee. It's $997 to get in, and then you have your monthly payments afterwards. If you join right now, that's gone. You just pay $397. If you join right now, we're going to take your payments and apply them towards your ticket every single month, okay, for the conference. And we're also going to match your payment and apply our payment towards your ticket, okay? If this webinar ends or when it ends here, all that goes away. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We'll get more details to everybody that signed up, okay, in the next, we're going to email you. We're going to get in touch with everybody.
Remember, guys, if you're on the webinar today and you're having problems or you need to deal with something or you're driving in your car and you can't do something right now, send a quick email just to support. It can just be a blank, say, God, just subject line, I want in, and we'll get back to you later this afternoon or in the morning so that we can get you in there because we don't want you to miss out because there's a technical problem or some other issue. So just make sure you do that. Otherwise, we won't know you were on this webinar. It'll make it harder for us to know you're on this webinar. And like you said, there will be the slides going out by email, so you'll be able to review everything. And I want to say thanks again for everybody for coming today. I hope we gave you some good value and you're able to at least take something from what we did today that's going to either save you a bunch of money or make you money. And we look forward to sharing and growing together over the year and years to come.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing opportunity, guys. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys every single month. I look forward to meeting with 75 of you in the Riviera Maya, which is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that. So, guys, that said, I think we're ready to go, yeah? Close this thing down?
I think so. What I would like to do, though, before you close it, Manny, I want to see if there's a way that we can actually export these questions. Because last time we lost the questions, I'd like to actually be able to see here because I might be willing to address some of these people individually if I can do that.
And that brings up another point I wanted to mention.
Give me a second to try that. Okay. Let's see.
The other thing, when you guys are in the Illuminati Mastermind, when we do our Q&A, which is 2 weeks after the actual webinar, for paid members, we're going to be sitting on that Q&A and answering all your questions. We're going to make sure that you guys get those answers covered, okay? They're going to be answered fully and completely. So whether it's a 30-minute call or a 3-hour call, we want to make sure that you guys get those questions answered. So we're really going to take care of you guys. So anyways, that's what I want to say.
Still trying to, I just saved the chat log, but it didn't save it. It's just a bunch of gibberish. Give me just a second, Manny.
Okay.
Because there's a few questions in here, some people that I'll try to email and answer them directly. Let's see. Sorry, guys, I don't know how to use this software, but I only use it a few times. It says,
hello, and thank you for purchasing. Welcome to the Illuminati Mastermind. On behalf of Kevin King, Guillermo Puyol, and myself, we want to welcome you. I want 5 minutes of your time. Please watch this all the way through. There's some incredible information in here. First of all,
we gotta go
you're all set. Okay, your Illuminati Mastermind login details will be emailed to you in the next 15 minutes. But right now, what I want to talk about is an exclusive invitation. Okay, this invitation is
You know what?
limited to
I see it.
Illuminati Mastermind members that have
Safe
just
travel,
purchased.
but that's not
This
it.
is going to be a one-time offer.
No,
And
because I
let
just
me
saved it
be
and
very
opened
clear
the
on this.
file on my
You're
desktop.
not going to see this offer ever again. It's not going to be anywhere. So please don't share this page. The conference tickets, as we mentioned, go on sale to the public on March 7th. So it's a couple months away, right? But you're going to get early access right now. Early access to those tickets. And we're going to offer you a mind-blowing free bonus. Now, this is the new gold standard for private label conferences, right? We mentioned in May of 2017, sellers from all over the world are going to be converging over in the Riviera Maya, okay, in Mexico. It's going to be amazing. It's beautiful, but it's limited to 75 sellers, right? So that's what we have available. But at this live conference, the one thing that we want to do is make networking insane. We want you to meet everybody that's going to be there. So let's talk about this a little bit. Once you get there, it's a live event, in-person, all-inclusive event, okay, at this exotic location. We're going to be paying for your room. All your meals are covered by us. The drinks are going to be also covered by us. It's on the house. Now, people always reach out to us. They want to hire us. We've already mentioned it's $25,000 to hire the team for 2 days. And if you want to do that, you can email us here, but that's not what this offer is about. You can get the same high-level team for a fraction of the cost by going to the Illuminati Mastermind Conference. So we've talked about this. What's the investment? It's $10,000, right? That's what the ticket costs. Now, people said, well, I have a business partner, or I want to bring another Amazon seller, and can we share costs, or whatever the case might be, right? If you have a business partner, you have a close friend, significant other, yes, you can bring them. We're going to make a discounted price on that second ticket, and it's $7,500. Now, like I mentioned, the live event is limited to 75 sellers. So it's going to be first come, first serve in terms of who gets first dibs from the Illuminati Mastermind. But we'll see you guys on the inside. Ciao, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Fuck you. You're fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, quit, man. I gotta end it. Is it not ended? No, it says it's ended. I thought. There we go. Okay.
That other people are putting on. And we learn more of those sitting at the bar and networking than we do sitting in a class. So